All right, Lindsay Crane, you are up.
Good morning. What a hard person to follow. That was amazing. And I wrote down some really good notes and takeaways that I might bring to Brockport. So thank you. I'm Lindsay Crane. I'll try to keep this brief because I know we're short on time here. I'm the Director for Global Education Engagement. We also manage our COIL program as well. And historically, my primary role has been managing student mobility. And obviously with the pandemic that hit, that's really challenged some of our operations in our office. And what we wanted to do was to provide a global engagement experience for our students in new creative ways. We have some very talented faculty who've done COIL for a number of years, but we wanted to try something new and different. So last year, we participated in the SUNY Global Commons project with Hope, as she mentioned earlier, with SUNY. And we were thrilled to be involved in that project and found it to be such a successful model that incorporate using the framework of the UN Sustainability Goals and partnering with NGOs internationally for students to do projects. So we did that last summer and we said, wow, this is an exciting new model that we would love to adopt here at Brockport. But how can we expand on it to make it fit our campus and institutional needs? So what we came up with was what we call our Global Citizenship Virtual Exchange Programs. And what our biggest takeaway that we wanted to do was utilize our existing international partners, specifically who we've worked with on student mobility, or partnerships that our faculty are already closely collaborating with. And so the timeline of when we did this project, we started back in August, just bringing faculty together to just start the idea of what this could be, with the goal of running the program as a 3-credit course in the winter session. So in that December-January term. Our goal was to create a meaningful global engagement experience, strengthen cross-cultural communication skills, and have students create an end project that would mutually benefit the international organization, as well as apply their student learning outcomes. So partnerships was a key element for us in using them during a time that we would otherwise be doing student mobility, but trying to foster that relationship and keep it going. We also partnered with our local chapter of our UN Association of Rochester to build more community relations into the project itself. And that was a wonderful new partnership for us in the college, and that's something we continue to expand on. Hope you can go to the next slide, please. Essentially what we took was two different populations of students. It was our nursing students and our faculty from our kinesiology, sports and exercise science. And what we did was we went to the faculty to figure out, these faculty normally would do a faculty-led program during the winter session. And back in August, we said, look, chances are it's not looking good for this winter. So let's see if we can, this is what we did last summer. Would you be interested? And they were thrilled because we helped them meet a need that was a challenge because of the pandemic. So for our community health student, for nursing, community health was challenged just given the pandemic because of the placements that nursing students normally would do. So we were able to partner with Sacred Valley Health, who usually would help our nursing students in Peru do a project-based course for them. And so what we also found is, Hope if you could pop to the next slide too, I'll try to cruise us right through it. Our kinesiology program, they had a need of finding placements, almost like an internship placement for their students too. So we partnered with Heroes for All and had our students create almost like courses. They partnered directly virtually with students in Bangladesh and applied their motor development, physical education courses that they would otherwise do lesson plans here in New York State. They were delivering them to students in Bangladesh through our partnership with Heroes for All. And it was mutually beneficial for our students and the students in Bangladesh, and watching the videos of them give lesson plans was amazing. And actually the feedback going back to the parents, they loved it as well too. So they were able to engage in the project as well. And again, through the whole course, we tied it back with the UN sustainability goals, as the Coil Commons project did as well too. And it was a wonderful framework. Next slide. Just some general or takeaways from the course. It was a different timeline than we were used to for a traditional study abroad type program. We found that the students who participated in this project were not the students who wanted to study abroad. They were the students who hadn't had study abroad on their radar, but wanted some high impact global experience that they wanted to incorporate. And having branching off on partnerships, expanding on current ones was really helpful and needed to rely on their support to make the project happen. So I will pop a link in our chat here to our website if you want some more information, and my contact information too. So thank you.
Thanks, Lindsay, so much.